There's going to be a handful of locals participating in the Summer Olympics next month, and a new phenom is rising in the ranks of fencing. Our Brenna Green caught up with a Portland native who is gearing up for her Olympic debut.
For my world ranking, I'm around 11th or 12th in the world.
That's crazy for being 18 years old. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
Most 18-year-olds walked across a stage in the past month. Magda Skarbonkiewicz, though, has been attacking across a strip.
This last month, I went from Saudi Arabia for Junior World Championships, came back for 5 days, went to Korea for a week and a half, New York for an Olympic gala, Bulgaria for a week and a half for another World Cup, and then back to New York for a day, and then came home. So it's just chaos.
It's an odd balancing act for Magda.
You know, I haven't really been able to be a normal 18-year-old.
Who was attending Jesuit up until her schedule forced her to go to online school for her senior year.
I go and travel, and everything's going on, qualifications, and I come home and I'm just doing homework in a coffee shop.
The pace of her life, though, hasn't caught her by surprise.
I really started thinking about it more since I was 12.
Last moment pour you show.
That's when Magda's dad and coach asked her if she wanted to keep fencing for fun or fence at the highest of levels with the goal of making the 2024 Olympics. The answer she chose is obvious.
We set up a goal plan. I remember the paper dated back to 2019, 2020 of making world teams, junior world teams, cadet teams, whatever it was. And so we, for the most part, ended up following that plan, which was pretty cool.
Part of what made those goals a reality was Magda's ability to think outside of the lines of a page, if you will.
A lot of fencers, they fence an oil painting being painted where it's just smooth and clean. And then, I don't know, I describe my fencing more instead of going forward and backward, it's more side to side with the space I have, or super fast, or running, or half the time I'm flying. More like an abstract painting, you could say.
Magda also used the word eccentric to describe her style of fencing, but her goals for the Olympics are as grounded as they come.
I want to go and just enjoy and not be oh my gosh, I have to do this. Because really, on the outside, I don't have pressure. Most of the pressure comes from me because I'm so young, so I'm not expected to perform, but crazy. But if I do, that'd be something amazing.
Amazing.
Wow,
amazing. Yeah.
I love the terminology.
There is so much skill in fencing. We were just talking during the story. We're the terminology, the quickness you have to be.
Yeah.
I mean, she's cat-like quickness up there.
Yeah.
So we wish her well.
It's hard to understand,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
Because we're not experts in that sport at all, nor amateurs, but to watch it still is pretty cool. Very impressive.
And we've had great fencing success here in the Northwest.
And
so
that's something.
we wish her well.
All right.